everybody, happy new year. This is our first video of the year and I am so excited. Not just excited to be filming this video, but also just happy to be back in the studio, because although we've had the best Christmas ever, literally probably my most favourite Christmas in the whole entire world, but I'm just glad to be back in routine, bit of normality. I'm somebody that definitely needs structure and balloons in my life, and it has shown me how much of an outlet balloons actually are to me, because without it for 2 weeks I feel like I've gone a bit stir crazy. But it is absolutely freezing in here, hence why I've got my coat over my lap, because I am so cold. It's been snowing. But I wanted to kind of give like an overview of last year, what we have planned for this year, and then kind of show you what we're dealing with, the aftermath of the Christmas period in the studio and what we've got to sort out. Because as you can see behind me, we have got not one, not two, Alice is next to me, but 3 piles of balloons that we are going to be reusing for tutorials and setups and installs. But they have lasted so long, you guys. I will give you a close-up in a minute, but we blew these up, some of them, what, 2 months ago? 2 months ago. As you can see, they're in direct window light, and it's absolutely freezing in here, and they have lasted so well. But we'll get on to that in a little bit anyway. So last year was a bit of a crazy year, both on like a personal journey aspect and also in the world of Dress Your Daydream. So a couple of the highlights, of course, were the classes. Every class, whether that be one-to-one, whether that be a UK class, whether that be over in America, every single class has been so amazing. And yet again, I could not be more grateful to be able to help you guys. But one of the strangest highlights, I'm going to say, is that we had a class last year, and honestly, you guys, do you know when you just think you want the world to swallow you up? So basically, when we're planning to do classes overseas, we're only so much in control, because obviously we're not there. So we're reliant on venues or shipping, especially for balloons, props, all that kind of thing. And we turned up at one class, I think it was the last class of the week. Yeah, last class of the week, and we was just so excited because we were at the same venue every time. Everyone's always amazing, so we was buzzing. Anyway, I woke up in the morning and I was like, 100% balloons ain't gonna be there. I've got a gut feeling. Always trust your gut, you guys. This is what I'm saying. Going into 2025, everyone needs to trust their gut, because I'm telling you now, it never lies to you. I woke up and it was the first thing that I thought, and so I text Michelle and I was like, got a feeling the balloons ain't gonna be there. She was like, no, balloons are definitely there. Had an email to say they've been delivered. I was like, great, perfect, panic over. I can breathe. Wow, spoke too soon, didn't I? Because we turned up at the venue, no balloons in sight. No balloons in sight. They weren't anywhere. I was thinking, great, somebody has stolen a box of balloons. Why? I don't know, but it's happened, and it's happened at the worst possible time. But I'll tell you what, we just flipped the class around and we did like a 2-hour business session, and it was absolutely amazing. The girls were so understanding, and poor Alice had to get an Uber. What was it, 45 minutes? 45 minutes to having a party. Shout out having a party, by the way. Thank you, guys, because you literally saved the day. She had her own story to tell, which I think she's got PTSD.
I have.
From that experience. But she came back. I'm watching her on the tracker. I am nervous, okay? Some would say sweating with anxiety. That's exactly what I was doing. And anyway, Alice come back with the balloons. I'm thinking, panic over, let's get this show on the road, let's start inflating. Wow. Then what happens? the man from the building walks in and says, I found your balloons, they were in the basement. So yeah, at least we could give the class a good giveaway at the end, because I'm telling you now, but that was a highlight because it has proven that no matter what the situation, we will always make it through. And that is the kind of energy that I'm bringing into this year. One of my biggest goals for 2025 is to make a video every single week on YouTube, because I do miss it. I have just got myself in so much of a rut, so unorganised, especially towards the end of last year, where I'm constantly just last minute now. If anyone knows me, I am a very, very last minute person. I'm always in a rush. I'm never on time. I am for classes, but day-to-day life, I'm just chaos and I thrive in it, all right? But this year, no, we ain't doing it no more. We're going to be organised together, and I'll tell you how. We're going to set goals, we're going to set a routine, and we're going to keep our workspaces tidy, clean what? Clean environment, clean mind. Is that what it is? Okay, well anyway, you guys, I'd love to know what your goals are for this year. A few more little highlights for last year were the fact that we actually won 2 awards. 2 awards we won last year. We won an award in LA by Kajabi. So Kajabi is the platform that we teach our online course from, and we were so fortunate enough to be asked to go to the award ceremony in LA, and it was so unreal. I can't even describe that experience. And then we also won the UK Balloon Artist Impact Award. That to me was probably like the biggest shocker, because I don't feel like that the amount of people that do such amazing things in this industry, for Dress Your Daydream to win that award, it just meant so much to us. And that award is for all of you Academy members. It's not an award for me, it's for the work that you've put in for your businesses, and that obviously has reflected and hopefully changed your lives. So again, really grateful. I'm also going into 2025 missing 2 nails, which is always a great start. But I thought that we would do like a little spend the day with us, even though it is now 11:51, Monday the 6th. Isn't it? Monday the 6th. But this morning, literally, we have just come in, sorted a few emails, had a bit of brekkie, had a cup of tea, and we're about to edit a video. So I'm going to show you quickly what we're going to be dealing with. So this here, if you don't know, get to know, is called a medium bag. So medium are balloon artists, and again, you need to go and check out the work. So medium create products for balloon artists, and this transport bag here is a game changer for me, and we sell them over at Runway US. So if you don't know about Runway, I'm going to make a whole new video on that anyway. So I don't actually know if I've shown you the new studio or not. It's a mess because we had a little Christmas party in here just before we broke up. Let me sit you down, and then hopefully, oh no, it's not high enough, you guys, sorry. But this little garland here has lasted really well. We blew these balloons up. Well, especially Sempertex Truffle, because these were blown up like November, I want to say. The rest of them were blown up beginning of December. Some of the 5s have gone a little bit dead, but can't expect anything less because obviously it's absolutely freezing cold. So, but this whole garland here, even though it looks a bit flat now at the top, that bit was pointing up, is only held together by 2 safety pins. 2 safety pins, and it's holding that whole thing up. Can you see? So yeah, this is the studio. I'm not going to give you a full-blown tour until we have actually tidied up, because it's not a very good sight in here. There's Prosecco glasses, there's mince pie wrappers everywhere. It's not ideal, you guys. So I'll show you from the start, shall I? I've got so many setups I need to take down, this being one of them. This is actually improvisation down here. So I never ever cover the floor of a sequin wall. Like I've never put a garland at the bottom, but the day that we was putting this up, the bottom of the sequin, so the bottom of the sequin wall is hovering because the pipe and drape is broke. Not ideal, need to get another one. I did have two, but I've lost a pole at a venue. How, you might ask? Again, living in the chaos. So that's just me. Lose everything, not great. So we've got this set up to take down. This was a transportable balloon wall that I've literally folded in half. So let me show you around the back of it. So as you can see, no frames. It's just, kick this bit. That's the back of it. It's gonna fall. No, it's not. Oh, it didn't fall. So just kind of made it like a inverted wall, which I thought was really cool. Bit sad now, but does the job. So when you walk in, you will see, let me turn you around and then you can view it for yourselves. So this is our outdoor area, which I was told was going to be weeded, painted, because look at that monstrosity, and all of this outdoor area is actually ours. So we'll be doing loads of outdoor setups out there in the summer. This is the corner where I have stripped paint off the wall by accident. Whoops, my bad. And my cute little Dress Your Daydream neon. Can't really see it, but that is like one of the best neons I've ever brought, and it's from Light Up and Glow Neon. If you are a member of the Academy, Dress Your Daydream Academy, you do get a really good discount with this company. It's where I get all of my neons from. So again, a little bit of the outdoor area. And then we've got all this space over here. These cupboards here were an absolute lifesaver. In the old studio, I had no storage. So we've just got teddies, props, neons, all that kind of stuff in there. This area here, don't judge, you guys. That area is the area of when we moved in. Let's just pop it there for now, and then we'll sort it out at a later date. Well, that later date has not yet come. So we've just got some chair boxes that need to get gone. We've got some sequin wall panels. We've got a fridge. So, Diane, if you're watching this, you need to come get your fridge. We've just got balloons, 260s, weights, and then this here is, they are my new sailboards. So that's another job that I need to get done this week, is painting the sailboards, and I want to do them pink and red so I could do a nice Valentine's Day setup. Galentine's Day is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to leave them up in that corner where the sequin wall is. Just if we have classes or things like that, I want it to look very balloony when you come in here. So this is the long space. We had a bit of an issue with the floor. It was bowed, but that's all fixed now. Whoosh, big relief. Again, like I said, absolute dive at the moment, but you know what? We keep it real here. That's just the way that we are. So then we've got these massive shelves. So these shelves over here, again, absolute lifesaver, because we didn't have much storage for balloons whatsoever in the old studio, so we always ended up having to put some around the back of the wall. It's really hard to find anything. It's keeping I can't speak today. Keeping top on stock. Wow, you try and say that, you guys, and see if you can fathom. Anyway, what is wrong with me today? I don't know. But these are where we basically keep all of our balloons. We was in a rush moving in. Balloons were absolutely everywhere, as you can imagine. And we were trying to do kind of colour coordination, but I'm a very impatient person. And so I ended up saying, just put them up. I don't care where they go, put them up. we can be solving that at a later date. But now that Valentine's season is upon us, that means I can go back to emptying out every single pink box that I have got, and I will be only using pink for the foreseeable future. Nearly said fuchsia. for the foreseeable future. So Ellie's definitely going to be using this. I've also got, let me show you guys, standard fuchsia, obviously. I think this whole box is fuchsia, actually. Also going to be using coral as well. Standard red, of course. My absolute go-to, Qualitex Rose. I love that one. And also Tuftex Pixie. That is another big one that I love to use. So we're going to be reusing the deep red that is already inflated because it's still so shiny. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still so shiny as well. So we're going to be using those. Like I said, 5-inch ones are pretty dead, so I'm not going to be using those. This is where I keep my pink pumps. No hate, please. I love my pink pumps. Pink pumps are in my heart. It's never going to change, okay? And I love them dearly, so. And I've also got a remote control car because I have a child. So we've also got a kitchen area. Fully exposed myself here. Over here, it's not very neat and tidy, but this is my favourite section. So this here is where I keep my flowers. I am missing a load of flowers at the moment. So we've got all of these flowers. We've got a little tree that I used to use at the old studio, but it didn't have a home, so its home is right here now. I'm trying to avoid putting anything on walls in here because long term, and I'll do a separate video on this as well, but long term I'm not actually planning on staying here forever. Another video incoming for that because it's been interesting, okay? You don't even want to know. So then we now finally, it's the little things, have our own toilets. For me personally, the last studio you had to walk 1,000 miles to be able to go to the toilet, and trust me you guys, weren't fun, and it was always freezing cold going to the toilet, and it's just not nice when you've got a class and stuff. So having our own toilets in here has been an absolute godsend. We've also got another room. Absolutely can't show you this room right now because it does look very bad, but yeah, got our own little separate area. But don't you think that these boxes are cool? We match. I can camouflage. But anyway, this is what we've been doing this morning, and we are just about to go live over on the Academy Facebook page because we are doing a live 5-inch balloon garland tutorial and troubleshooting any questions that you've got for 5-inch balloons, 5-inch balloon garlands, whether you want to do them like how we do them or if you don't. There's no right or wrong, honestly. We just want to help you. So that is what we're about to do now. So I'll pop you on a time lapse and then see what we got up to on the rest of the day. Our 5-inch balloon garlands. Now, I know that 5-inch mini balloon garlands are not for everybody, and that is absolutely fine. Just because I love them doesn't mean that you have to love them as well, okay? Let me just make that will really make those balloons nice and round, and therefore not saggy anymore. And they're going to last a very long time, and I will show you guys just how long these balloons can last if you are using the technique correctly. Get those two 60s out the way, over and over until you feel like you've got enough 5-inch balloons. Footsteps to follow in order to actually reach them. And then this week we have got Chloe, our amazing social media manager. She will be joining us on Wednesday for your first expert session of the year, which is and then the week after that, we have got our Valentine's Day colour combinations, a pink pump, professional pump, whatever works best for you, absolutely just keep on going with it. Everyone's different, everyone works in different ways. Everyone works at different speeds as well. Wow, that was fun. I absolutely love doing live classes. It's very rare that we get to do like live tutorials. We always have our weekly uploads over on the Academy, but doing them live as well and having that time for questions and answers, it's just, it feels like I'm doing it with you guys, and I absolutely love it. But today we literally have just focused on number 1, editing, number 2, doing our lives, doing our live session, and just getting everything prepped for tomorrow. So tomorrow is all about prepping. We're going to be prepping loads of pink, loads of red balloons. Would you believe it? I'm in my Valentine's era, which I'm thoroughly enjoying, and it's only day 1. And then, yeah, prepping tomorrow, ready for filming on Wednesday. Wednesday, we also have Chloe, our social media expert, coming into the Academy to create her session. She does this once a month. You can watch all of these back as well. She's just amazing, how to really utilise your social media and also how to become more visible on social media as well. So all is exciting, and now I am going to go and pick up my son because he's not at school today. It's an inset day. And for all of you parents out there, you know the struggle of trying to cram as much work in as possible and then doing it all again at home, which I am excited for. We've just did some sea monkeys from Father Christmas last night. So we're going to go and see if those have hatched. I'm now a proud mom to sea monkeys. Now let's hope and pray that these ones actually survive. If we've got any sea monkey, aqua dragon parents out there, if you want to give me some advice to how to actually keep them alive from day 1, that would be great. Don't want to let him down or pretend that they're there when they're actually not. I'm a rubbish liar. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and it has been so good to catch up with you guys. If you've got any questions, please comment down below. Don't forget to share this channel with your balloon besties, because we're going to be sharing some really important tips with you guys. And if you are interested in any of our online or in-person classes, they are all certified, which means that if you join in on any of our training, both online and in person, it means that you receive a recognised certification for organic balloon styling with Dress Your Daydream, which again is a very proud thing that we did not so long ago. So yeah, I will be so happy to see you there, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye everybody.